Hey, it's Eliza Bloom Robinson here with your weekly Wednesday energetic reset. I am in Overland Park, Kansas. I am at the Marriott Hotel and doing our annual ministers conference. So I just wanted to step outside. I can't actually not finding the good light there, but hey, I see somebody just popped on. Let me know if I'm sideways or if I'm straight. I think I'm sideways, but it looks straight. I look straight to me. Anyway, I wanted to just offer just a really quick energetic reset today, and I'm going to frame it in the context of me being at our annual, it's actually our annual People's Convention, but we call it our annual conference. I'm going to keep seeing if I can't get a better light here without facing the hotel. No, not going to work. But one of the ways that I get my energetic reset, one of the most important things for me is this week every year, and this week is about taking time out from my busy schedule, taking time out from the craziness of my life, which gets really busy sometimes, and just immersing, just really stopping. I don't stop energetic wise, but stopping to receive. Stopping to connect with my friends, with my colleagues. You know, as ministers, we're all over the country, so we only really see each other, you know, about once a year or twice a year. You know, some of us, sometimes a little bit more, but not all that often. And it's such an important thing to do, to just connect. And our theme this week is all about stories. One humanity, many stories. So people have been sharing their stories. And people have been, you know, from the stage and in the conference and our keynotes and all of that, they've been sharing their stories. But what I'm noticing this year or this week or today is that even in our personal connections, we're asking different questions and we're sharing more of what's going on and sharing our stories. And I had lunch with a couple of colleagues, classmates, and, you know, it was just brilliant in the sharing of what's going on, you know, and all three of us kind of said, there were three of us in that moment, kind of said, well, I don't know, not all that much, and this and that and the other thing. And then we said, well, yeah, but what about this? And it's like, oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. So the second part of today's energetic reset, the first part is really about stopping to receive connection. And the second part is really about acknowledging yourself and the work that you're doing. I can see that Jen came on, and I can't see you, so I don't know, I still think I'm sideways, but anyway. So the first part is about connecting, taking time to deeply connect with your tribe, with where you are in relationship with colleagues or mentors or mentees even, and to let your heart be connected. And then the second is to really acknowledge yourself for what you're doing, for what you've done in the last weeks or months or years. Because we're all about doing our soul work, and for many of us that looks different, but it is so vital. Whether it's our deep personal work or working one-on-one with people or working in ways that don't even feel necessarily like your soul work, but it is. Your presence is your soul work. And so I just want you to, all of you, whoever's watching now or later, to just feel for a moment that connection that you have with yourself, with spirit, and with others. For me, I often use the use the language or use the phrase connecting with spirit and soul and sisters, you know, in sacred space. That's my sort of alliteration, but sisters or brothers, and just feeling really from your heart. So I guess the energetic reset is to shift out of your head into your heart, away from the words into the feeling behind the words, away from the automatic responses into a deeper truth of what's going on in you and for you and around you. We had a keynote speaker this morning. I'll post more about him later, and he really called us out, you know, sort of as a movement, and said, you know, you're all about love and light and joy and peace, and that's all great, but I don't know who you are. I would imagine that you've all had struggles, but boy, you don't talk about them. So he was really encouraging us to talk about the depth of the pain and the doubt and the struggles that we all have. And that's where people can relate even more, because we are one humanity, and our humanity comes with struggle. And so I'll just give that to you as a thought, as a process, as a, I guess not so much as a process today, as just a consideration. So if you are struggling, know that you're not alone. And if you need support, reach out to your friend, to your colleague, to me. I'm available. That's one of the things that I do in my ministry, is support people on their spiritual path. And be real, be really real with your challenges as well as your successes, with your growing edges. You know, it's something I talk about with you know, in most everything that I do is where we're going is beyond our comfort zone, and that's called the growing edge. But to stay on the edge, to come to the edge, to stay on the edge, and to lean into what's on the other side of that edge. And I promise you, even if it's hard, even if it's ugly, there will be more love and more light and more authenticity and more connection. So, I'm Eliza Bloom Robinson, Rev Eliza, here at the Unity People's Conference. I see Coco. I am sideways. Yeah, I'm just going to be twisted today. So there you have it. Anyway, hope you all have a very beautiful day, and I'll be back hopefully straight and write it up next week. And I'll see ya. Much love, everybody. Bye.